another informative segment of Business for You here on Kumwesu with me, your host Sarah Nilia Magugu. Today I'm being joined by the Chief Business Officer for Liquid Intelligent Technology, Madam Miriam. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about Liquid Intelligent Technologies.
Thank you so much. So my name is Miriam M, and I'm the Chief Business Officer for Liquid Intelligent Technologies. I'm currently overseeing the Enterprise Business Unit, and we predominantly are managing corporate entities as well as small, medium businesses in the country. As Liquid Intelligent Technologies, we are a technology company that is focused on ensuring that we provide digital infrastructure and technology for our users across the country. We do pride ourselves on providing services on 3 pillars, which is connectivity, cloud services, as well as cybersecurity.
All right, so let's dive right into our conversation for today. Liquid Intelligent Technologies has been positioning itself as a trusted technology partner for SMEs. Beyond connectivity, how is Liquid helping Zambian businesses build real cyber resilience and trust with their customers?
Thank you for that question, and really interesting. Cybersecurity, very topical. As a business, we have been preparing, and we are now in a position to making sure that we provide services and solutions to our customers that will protect them around cybersecurity. You recall that in 2023, we launched what we call a Fusion Center. It is a security operating center that provides proactive as well as reactive services to any one business that requires cybersecurity solutions in both options. So when we say proactive and reactive, we pretty much means in the case that a customer has been attacked by cyber threats or attacks, we can give you solutions that can help you to remedy the situation. Proactive in the sense that if you require services that will ensure that you protect yourself before you're actually hit by the attack, we are also in a position to provide those services. So we have been preparing and are ready to service our customers from large to small in terms of providing them services that will ensure that they are cybersecurity resilient.
Okay. While on that, the recent reports show that about 79% of Zambians were targeted by digital or phone fraud in 2024. What specific measures is has Liquid put in place or is taking to protect its clients from these threats, especially the small businesses that often lack IT departments?
Thank you so much. So the starting point typically is the solutions that we give to our customers. We have a number of partnerships as Liquid with key vendors that will provide you with solutions that will help you to have cybersecurity embedded in your work environment or in your applications. Giving an example, if you are a small business and you're utilizing Microsoft services, we already have an existing partnership with Microsoft that will provide you with licensing, as an example, that already has security features embedded in it. A licensed software that is utilized by a small business is definitely more secure than one that is open source. So we make sure that at the back of the partnerships that we own, I think with most of our vendors, it is those that are resilient are able to help our SMEs. The other partnership I would refer to would be Google. It could be an SME is actually using Google in terms of their operations and collaborative tools. We have a partnership existing there, and the solutions there would also have security that is embedded. So that too is able to help our SMEs in cases of attacks or threats. What is also important to note is that our security operating center is actually 24/7 in terms of support and providing services. What that means is in terms of response, you will be able to get response for as long as you are utilizing services from ourselves. That will help in the event that you get an attack and you're using services through Liquid. And most importantly, we do know that there is scalability that is also required for these small businesses. In the event that a business is starting off really small and they require services that are maybe of a lower tier, we have room for scalability as a business, even in line with cybersecurity. So you can grow with us and we will provide you with solutions that will be tailored to the growth and the size of your business.
All right, so Zambia's power crisis and connectivity issues have affected a number of SMEs. You could agree with me. How then is Liquid ensuring that business continuity for its clients, relying on its cloud and internet services during such disruption?
Another very topical discussion, obviously, around load shedding. And you will agree with me that the use of technology now is so necessary for each business that any form of disruption is very costly for the business. Over time, in view of the load shedding challenge, as a business, we have obviously been monitoring and just making sure that each and every point of connection that most of our customers have is well equipped and beefed up with additional backup infrastructure, just so we can keep that business continuity running. Definitely not a very easy exercise, especially when there's a lot of adjustments in terms of how long you need to have your power existing. But because of our commitment to our customers, we are constantly making efforts to ensure that we've got the necessary backup provided in these respective places, just so that that uptime is maintained at the highest level.
Sure. What would you say are some of the challenges that you faced to make sure there's continuity of businesses or connectivity with your clients?
So when you look at obviously the adjustments in time frames of how the availability of the power obviously would be, that for the business obviously has meant you then need to ensure that you scale up in terms of the facilities you need to add for backup. As an example, in the event that maybe your load shedding, could have been lasting for 6 hours in a given place, in the event that that is then adjusted further, it means that whatever it is that you are using now needs to be scaled up and increased. So obviously the challenges around that has been to make sure that at any given point there's additional infrastructure that is then added in these very respective places to making sure that availability is kept up to standard for most of our users.
All right, so let's talk about capacity building and digital skills. So beyond offering technology solutions, how is Liquid contributing to digital literacy and cybersecurity awareness?
Very good question, and thank you for raising that up. We are very cognizant of the fact that capacity building is very critical. It's not just critical in terms of who are we using to making sure that they provide these services to our customers, but more so, how do we bring the community to also appreciating some of these tools? So our starting point for us is that we locally have trained experts that would provide cybersecurity services, that would provide cloud services, that would also support in terms of connectivity services as well. That is number one. In terms of capacity building for the community, we're quite happy to have been in partnerships with multiple of our partners in the country, just so we can also provide infrastructure, skills, as well as a platform for some of the technology innovators that are upcoming in our market. Of reference is our support that we provide to the Mining Tech Hub, supported by the UNDP, as well as the Uniport Hub, that is also supported by the UNDP at the Copperbelt University. we provide connectivity in these two particular places so that we can support the technology innovative startups that are working around prototypes and different technologies that would improve efficiency in most of these organizations. So we pride ourselves to making sure that we create a platform where the services we sell are being utilized by innovators and technology users, just so we can also contribute to the economy as well as startups going forward.
Sure. Let's talk about the long-term vision for your company. Looking ahead, what is Liquid's long-term vision for helping Zambia's SMEs become global competitive through digital technologies and secure technologies?
So when you look at our mission, we pride ourselves to making sure that we have a digitally connected Africa. That is our mission as a whole, because we're a global company. So our mission is to ensure that we have a digitally connected Africa that does not leave anyone behind. And if we bring that locally, our aim is to making sure we do not leave any Zambian behind when it comes to digital transformation and digital enablement. That said, even for the longest time, when we have been viewed as a company that has serviced large corporates, which we still do, as well as home users, we are actually now positioning ourselves to service the small, medium enterprise business with a focus. And that is all in the purpose of making sure there's inclusion and that there is no Zambian, no size business that is left behind, including the small, medium enterprise.
Sure. Any last remarks?
My last remarks would just be for that particular startup or that small business that is out there and was thinking we do not have any services and solutions for you. As a business, we would like to help you ensure that you get good connectivity, you get good tools around your collaboration and cloud utilization. We would like to make sure that you've got a very cyber secure environment that you're operating in so that your business will thrive and be able to sell at a level that you would like it to. Because with no digital transformation in this day and age, you will not be able to thrive. So we would like to extend an invitation to all small, medium enterprise businesses to reach out to us as Liquid Intelligent Technologies as we help you with your digital journey and as we help you to improve efficiencies in your organization.
Thank you so much for taking time to join us today.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. I was being joined by the Chief Business Officer for Liquid Intelligent Technologies, Madam Miriam Mgala. So this is Business for You, a platform for businesses, entrepreneurs, and innovation. Till next time, I've been your host, Sarah Nidia Mabuku. Do remember to stay connected on Kumwesu. Bye-bye.